I even have my black cat for the Halloween vibes. Okay, you can't see her, but she's on me. So hi everyone. Okay, she already left. Hi everyone, welcome to this new fun video. In this video I will be doing a crochet and chat with me. I have a few topics I want to chat about while I'm working on a cat beanie. So the cat beanie basically is a long rectangle that I will fold in half and then it will become a cat beanie. But first I want to show you my outfit for today. I wanted some Halloween vibes for this video just because I have been really into it. Normally I'm not really a Halloween girly, but this year I feel so in the mood, and also for fall. So I want to show you my outfit. This is a beret I crocheted in my last video. So if you're interested in this beret, I made a kind of a tutorial slash vlog of making this and I love it so much. I think it's so cute. Then I also did a little bit of makeup. I wanted to do like presentable makeup because this evening I'm going out, but also like a little bit of haunted doll vibes. So this top I got from a colleague and the skirt as well. She actually gave me a few clothes for free, and then this corset, or should I say, I don't know what the better word is, but it's apparently not a corset, but yeah, I made this myself. I've sewn this by hand in a video I published a few weeks ago now, I think. I will show it on screen and also link it in the description. But I hand sew this corset, plus the fabric is designed by me, so all these little drawings are made by me and then made into a custom fabric, and then this fabric is thrifted. So yeah, I am so obsessed with my outfit. Also I'm wearing earrings and a necklace by Silky Curiosa, I think, which is a Belgian artist, and this is a chandelier set, and I feel kind of like spooky haunted doll vibes today. I'm so obsessed with my outfit today. I feel very cute. And I've put some Animal Crossing fall vibes in the background for you guys. And I have my pumpkin here, which I also made in a video. And then Mona, her matching hat, which she will probably never put on again. But let's get started with the video. I might just look at my phone every now and then to see the topics I want to talk about. I think Mona is playing with the cardboard. She's a little bit hyper, I don't know why. So let's continue with this cat beanie. I'm working with two different yarns. I'm working with this yarn and then this yarn, which are remains of my dollar store video that I did. I have so many references to previous videos. So one of the first things I wanted to talk about is that I am looking into getting self-employed again. And it's kind of a complicated story because I have been on disability status or mode, I don't know. I'm just considered disabled, so I haven't been working for a long time, and for about 3 years I was looking into how I could become self-employed again, because before I was officially considered disabled, although I have been disabled my whole life. I was self-employed, and then when I wasn't working I was actually really missing it. But here in Belgium you have two forms of being self-employed. One form is being full-time self-employed, and then you have higher costs to pay for your social security and stuff like that. And then you have a form of being self-employed that you combine with a day job, and you have a lot less costs when you do that. And then a few weeks ago I've sent to one of those businesses to ask, like, is there a possibility for me to be self-employed without all those extra costs? And then I was expecting the answer to be no, but all of a sudden the answer was yeah, we'll look into it. As long as you get disability benefits for this amount of time per month, you have the right to become self-employed on the side. And I was like, what the hell? I've been looking into this for about 3 years, so I actually think this is something new they are integrating. I actually should ask if this is something new, but I haven't yet. yeah, I am now looking into doing the admin to become self-employed again without all those extreme costs. If it's like your only job, then I really understand that you have to pay all those costs, but I will be working for maybe 1 hour a week if it comes to being paid. So I'm looking into becoming self-employed again so that I can get Google AdSense, which isn't a lot at all, you guys. I had one video that had more than 10,000 views now, and that's the reason I got monetized. And after that I had one video that got 1,000 views, but besides that most of my videos have about 300 views again, which is kind of similar to the views I got before that video that kind of blew up a little bit. Now I get about €1 a day with Google AdSense, and then if I am self-employed I will need to pay about 50% taxes, so that will be €0.5 a day. So I'm actually not gonna earn that much, but I have other ideas when it comes to being self-employed. I really want to start a print-on-demand shop. I'll probably look into that in January. Then this year I also want to focus on animal portraits again. I'm gonna show you a few examples, but I want to offer commissions with like the theme of Christmas gifts or end of the year gifts, and I want to focus on that for this year to sell a few commissions if possible. And then in the long run I also want to start a Patreon with monthly prints and stickers and downloadables, and currently I have a newsletter in which I share free downloadables and free breakdowns of the crochet items I make. So I completely explain how I made certain items myself, how I designed them and how I created them. So currently that's for free in my newsletter. And by the way, subscribe to my newsletter if you want free resources. My first newsletter will be sent out I think the 12th of October, so a Saturday. But I think this video will already be published after the 12th of October, but my next newsletter will be somewhere mid-November. So yeah, I have a lot of ideas. Of course, I also want to do more freelance work when it comes to illustration. I used to be self-employed full-time with the focus on freelance illustration, so I'll also show a few of my commissions that I did, especially B2B, so for businesses. I feel like when you work for businesses it's so much easier to get paid decently. So I also want to focus on doing more illustration work. I really feel like I'm at a level that I'm decent enough to do paid work. I have been doing paid illustration work for years, you guys, but I feel like I'm now at a level which it actually looks kind of professional in my opinion, or more professional than it used to be. And I have a lot more experience compared to when I was self-employed the last time, which was I think 3 years ago. So I have had a lot of time to practice my illustration. I don't know yet what I want to do with crochet when it comes to earning money. I think I'll mainly focus on creating content and then providing like breakdowns of my patterns on Patreon, for example. But I don't think I will be selling actual crocheted like garments and items, just because I focus a lot more on content creation. And also, like, I was considering making crochet patterns for the longest time of my own creation, but I have written one pattern and it took me over a month, and that's just so exhausting. And then I feel like I have a lot less time to be working on content for my YouTube, and it's so hard because I actually want to do everything at the same time. Maybe some people can relate, but there are only so many hours in the day, so I really have to choose what I want to focus on. And I think pattern writing is just maybe not for me, just because it takes so much time and effort, and then you don't even have a guarantee if you're gonna be paid for it. Compared to when I make YouTube content, for example, I really enjoy making the content, so if I don't really earn money with it, it's not the worst. It's like my favorite hobby to do. but writing patterns is not fun to do at all, in my opinion. And then you have to make the garment that you're writing the pattern for from the start, so that's also like about 40 hours of work added to it, at least in my case. And then I'm very scared to sell those patterns, and then like obviously you do pattern testing, but what if it's not working out and people have paid money for it? And I don't know, that just gives me stress. But then if I would do a commission, like a pet portrait, I know I can do that, and I have had a lot of good feedback from the people I have made portraits for, so I trust myself that I can do illustration commissions or illustration freelance work. But yeah, that's my little update on I'm looking into becoming self-employed, and I have actually not been expecting it to be able to happen so quickly, because I was expecting I first needed to have a day job, and I actually do have a day job, but I work 12 hours a week. By the way, still as an internship, I'm not getting paid by my job. You need to work 19 hours a week for your day job to become self-employed on the side, to have less costs. So it's a little bit complicated, but I'm so happy that apparently this is a new option for me. Since I'm disabled, I can now become self-employed on the side. I wish they had this a few years earlier as well, because then I would probably be a lot further when it comes to hippie hooray and my business. But yeah, that's my little update of my business, and I just have been seeing a lot of improvement with my art and my YouTube in general, just because I'm focusing on it like almost full time, I would say. This is like my main activity. I also have a day job, but I work for YouTube a lot more than my actual job. I only do my job 12 hours a week, so 2 days a week at the moment. And I enjoy so much to have so much time for my main hobby. Also, I put so much money into my YouTube and my content creating and my art. It's a little bit ridiculous for how little I earn with it. Almost nothing. So I really hope to change that in the future. So if you want to support me, please send this video or my channel to your friends so that I can get more views and have more AdSense, and then hopefully eventually I can look into getting sponsors. By the way, I got my first mail of someone from a company that sells plugins, video plugins, and I'm not sure yet. I'll have to look into it. I might even be using it in this video, the plugin, but I wanted to test the trial out first before I confirmed the collaboration. It would just be a gifted plugin for me, and then I could have an affiliate link and share the plugin with you guys, I guess. So this is my first mail I ever got for a collaboration for my YouTube channel, and I was super excited, but obviously I first want to test it out and then see if it fits my video vibe, and if not, I'll just let them know that I don't want a collaboration. But I first want to test out the trial to see if it fits my vibe, because obviously I only want to promote things to you guys that I really like. I don't want to promote things without testing them out first. And yeah, I feel like my illustrations also have improved a lot. I do change up my illustration style quite a lot. Like every year I can see that my style is changing a little bit. Especially for Peachtober this year, I saw the difference with this year and then the year before and then the year before that year, and my style looks different for each year. But also last year I did it in my sketchbook, for example, and this year I'm doing it on my iPad again, and I feel like I have quite a lot of improvement, because I used to just draw very quickly just to put it on the internet to get validation and likes, and now I'm a lot more focused on putting in more time to make the illustration better. And also I feel like I can achieve a lot more in a limited time compared to years ago when I just started illustrating. I saw some illustrations from 2018, and I mainly did them on paper since I didn't have my iPad yet, and I wanted to evolve. I wanted to create like a more stylized style because I also did more realistic drawings, and I think those turned out very nicely actually, but then I wanted a more stylized illustrative style. And when I compared that style from 2018 to my drawings now, I feel like I have improved so much. And yeah, I feel like the longer you do art, the more things you realize you're not really happy with or that can be better. So when I drew in 2018, I was just like happy with everything I drew, and now I'm also happy, but I can still see a lot of things that I would do differently next time, and it's just totally different. I would just recommend, if you want to improve with drawing, for example, or any other type of art, to just practice a lot, as much as possible, and over the years you will be guaranteed to see an improvement. I'm just happy I was delusional enough in the beginning to be like very proud of my drawings, although when I look at them now I can see so much improvement to now. And like, I was a little bit delusional. Even Evert that at that time was like, yeah, you could maybe do this a little bit different, or I don't like this drawing as much. And I was like, no, I am amazing, I'm just gonna keep going. So I'm actually very happy that I kept going with drawing and evolving my style. My style is always evolving, by the way, because now on the iPad I'm a bit more focused on like my so-called tattoo style that I started a few months ago, which I really like. It's a bit more cleaner, while I used to focus a lot more on texture before, on textured drawings. But yeah, I really enjoy my process I have been having, and also when it comes to YouTube, I have been seeing so much improvement. Although I'm not like getting paid a lot for doing videos, I still see so much improvement. For example, an obvious one, when I started out doing my first videos, I have put so many videos on private, you guys, but when I first started out doing videos, my English was a lot worse and I was talking a lot slower, and now I just ramble and I'm not too scared to say words wrong. I just wanted to sound a little bit more fluent. So I can't wait, and I've done nothing all day because I just want it to happen and I don't know what else to do. So I can't wait. It will be so professional. We will have a kind of photo booth. Hope you enjoyed this video. So it was amazing, and there were a lot of friends and family of ours, and we sold quite a lot. And other stuff, I feel like my thumbnails lately have been so much better, and I can't tell why. I just feel like I needed to practice my thumbnails, and people were giving me feedback both on my videos, my titles, my thumbnails, and I feel like it was just something I needed to figure out myself with just practicing and trying out new stuff. And just with YouTube in general, I am noticing more and more what people actually like to see, because I used to be in the past more focused on just filming whatever I was planning for that week, and now I'm more focused on having a specific topic for my videos and then kind of adjusting my planning to whichever video I want to film. And just simple things added to your videos, like Pinterest decides what I crochet, or this challenge, dollar store challenge, all those kind of trendy things added to your videos really help with reaching more people, I feel like. And you can still kind of do whatever you want when it comes to the video itself, but you're just adding these little trendy like words to your video and trendy themes to your video that you're gonna follow specifically for that video. But besides that, you're kind of like still free to decide what you're doing for the video, in my opinion. So I feel like just like the thumbnail and the title are so important. And then I also was kind of insecure about rambling too much in my videos. Well, I'm now doing a crochet and chat video, but I figured a lot of my viewers crochet or knit or do another activity while they are watching my videos. So they actually sometimes prefer me talking more. So then I decided to just make longer videos regardless, because at one point I was scared my videos were too long and too rambly and people just wouldn't care. And I was comparing a lot to other YouTubers who had a lot more aesthetic videos and a lot more B-roll and yeah, just a lot more up to beat talking. And now I realized I just have to do whatever I feel like, and I feel like the people who like it will just find me one day. And yeah, because personally I much more prefer rambly videos myself, rambly long videos, because when I'm crocheting I'm not even watching my screen as often. So yeah, that's just what I realized. I feel like I have been uploading on YouTube consistently, I think for about 3 years. I have learned so much over the years. I think also skills that I can use at the job field as like a day job, because currently I also do social media for my job. And for example, yesterday I needed to edit a video of people being interviewed about the knitting club, and my boss asked me to only show the parts that they were talking that were the most important. And I feel like just by editing my own videos I have this skill of like eliminating things I'm talking about that aren't very interesting for the videos. So when I was editing that video yesterday, I was very quick at eliminating stuff that they were talking about that weren't as important. And although I still keep my rambling videos quite long, because I figured people kind of enjoy that, I still have the skill of knowing like what is important for in the video and what isn't. And it's that kind of stuff that I've learned over the years, all types of small skills. I know I still have a lot to learn, especially when it comes to like cinematography and aesthetic videos, and especially also lighting and sound. Oh my god, you guys, I'm terrible at that. You can probably tell when you see my videos, but you know, people can't be perfect at everything at the same time. For example, I also want to be able to film more B-roll and like make the more aesthetic video, but you know, I still have a lot of time to learn for YouTube and improve my video content. But I already feel like my thumbnails and my video topics and my just general my videos have improved so much, which I'm very happy about. So if you also are a YouTuber, I would just say just keep going. I uploaded weekly for a very long time now. Just keep going, and the most important thing is that you have fun, because most of the time you won't be earning money like in the first years. At least that was my experience, and now I'm earning like €0.50 every day, which isn't enough by far to like earn my money with or pay groceries. I'm not there yet, but maybe one day I will, and I'm actually so proud of myself. And obviously I also wanted to say thank you to you guys for supporting me. You have no idea how thankful I am for you guys for watching and commenting, and also the people who are at my live streams. I appreciate you guys so much, because I feel like I always used to be like a very boring person. I didn't have a lot of friends. I always was like the special kid at school, and I'm just so thankful that now I'm building a little bit of a community, because I would have never expected that people would think I'm like cool or anything like that. So I just wanted to say thank you, and you should know that I appreciate you guys so much, because yeah, I'm not very like a social person. I'm very introverted. I've never seen myself as a cool person. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Also, I haven't had that many hate comments so far, but I did have, I think, 2 hate comments. And one of them was on my introduction video, my trailer on my YouTube channel, in which I'm like, hi, I'm a neurodivergent artist, and someone commented that they hate when people say like I'm neurodivergent, and I feel like it's comparable to people being gay, for example, with pride, that some people just kind of hate it when you point it out. And the person in my comments also said like it's not that if you have a little bit of autism that you have to point it out and this and that. Well, I am at the moment very high functioning to my standards. I wasn't able to work for about 2 years, so I wouldn't say I have like a little bit of autism. It's just because I am very good at masking. I'm presenting myself as like more a normal person. It doesn't mean that I don't have a lot of autism, and I also have like meltdowns if my expectations don't get met, for example, and I'm always super exhausted because everything is way more overwhelming for me than like a neurotypical person. So I kind of just laughed with that comment because it doesn't really affect me as much. And then the other hate comment I got was, I think on the video when I hand Sue this corset, and they were like, that's not a corset, this is like something you would buy at the fast fashion store. And I was like, okay, I understand, but obviously I have almost no experience with sewing. I don't even know English, like English isn't my first language. I don't know anything about fashion terms, so I also wasn't offended by that comment. I just thought it was like a little bit funny that they were so passionate about it not being a corset. Currently I am learning how to sew, by the way. I'm doing another vlog, a learning how to sew vlog that you will see in a few weeks, which I'm very excited about because I'll show you my process of making my first sewn item at my sewing class. Okay, you guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I didn't make that many progress. I just filmed for about half an hour, and now I'm gonna end the video because my camera memory is running out. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this cozy crochet and chat with me video, and let me know in the comments what you are working on currently or how you are doing. I love knowing what you guys are being up to. And yeah, definitely check out my other videos as well if you're interested in crochet or other crafty content. And I'll see you in next week's video. Bye bye!